Are you a part of the Amazon Influencer Program and slowly but surely figuring out that you are running out of products to review? Well, if so, you've probably found that other Amazon influencers are starting to get into Airbnbs, and they're using that as a way to get more products and find more products to review. Well, if you found yourself in this particular situation, then this video is going to be perfect for you. I went ahead and got into my first Airbnb rental as an Amazon influencer to try to figure out everything that you guys need to know about getting into an Airbnb yourself. I have slowly found out that I'm running out of things to review, and I'm tired of reviewing products that are coming in from other brands. Although I still will be doing that, I wanted to test this out and see exactly what it would be like to get into an Airbnb and how many products will I really find in order to review. So I put everything to the test and I went ahead and got into my first Airbnb just this past week. So in this video, I want to break everything down to you guys and explain everything that I learned. I haven't taken any courses, I haven't purchased anybody's course, and I haven't really got any information from anybody else's videos, aside from the fact that they're getting into Airbnbs. So in this video, this is just everything that I learned and everything that I experienced on my first attempt at going into an Airbnb to review products. So the very first step if you're looking to get into an Airbnb is to get the app, create an account, and start searching your area to see what kind of Airbnb rentals are available near you. This is the first thing that I did, and because these Airbnb hosts are going to be taking a ton of photos of their property, you can easily scroll through these photos and see if they have a ton of Amazon products at that rental or not. So this is the first step and probably the most important, because you really want to choose the right property or the right rental to get into, because if you don't, you're going to find that it's not worth it or there's no products there for you to review. So I simply scrolled through all of the different listings and looked through all of the pictures to try to find the perfect rental. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to tell, every product in the rental or everything that the rental has, but you will get a good, kind of baseline understanding of a rough estimate of how many products this rental may have. The more, obviously, the better. So after you have searched the entire Airbnb app and you've looked at all the rentals available in your area and you've landed on one that's pretty good, the next thing that you want to take note of is whether the renter is still going to be at the location or not. This is huge because this is something that I experienced that I really didn't take note of. Typically, if the rental is a little bit on the lower end per night, it could be because this particular Airbnb host is just renting out a few rooms in his home and he's still going to be living there. He or she will still be living there. This is really important because from my experience, I rented a place where the host was still in the property when I went in to review. And this can be really intimidating. It can make you shy and nervous. And so maybe picking a property where the host is not going to be present is going to be a better option for you. But I was still able to make it work, and I was still able to get so many product review videos from this home, and I was able to spend a little bit less money. So make sure you take note of that. And then moving on, the next thing you want to take note of is whether or not this rental has a cleaning fee. For most Airbnb listings, I've noticed that the cleaning fee is going to be almost as much as the cost per night for renting the Airbnb. This is huge because as a product reviewer, you're probably not going to go into this Airbnb and actually spend the night. So if it's nearby to you and you're just going to spend a few hours reviewing products, you're not going to make a big mess. You're not going to spend the night. So having that cleaning fee on there is really going to just be an added cost that you can probably avoid. Now, another way that you can probably avoid this cleaning fee is if you just message the Airbnb host directly. Before you go ahead and book, if you send a message to the host, you can easily just communicate with them, be open and honest with them about what you're doing and what you're getting this Airbnb for, and hopefully they're going to be okay with it. From my experience, being honest about exactly what I was going there to do helped me get into the Airbnb. The host was super kind and said because I was honest with him, he would let me in earlier, he would lower the charge because I wasn't spending the night. And so in my case, being honest about everything was the best route. Now, on the other hand, if you're somebody who's going into a rental that may cost a little bit more money and you're planning to just rent it out, you don't want to talk to the host about what you're doing and the host isn't going to be present in the home, then from what I understand, you don't have to tell them what you're doing. You can go into the rental like normal, you can review the products like you normally would, and there's gonna be nobody there watching you. So if you don't wanna be open and honest and you don't wanna tell them exactly what you're doing, then you may wanna go that route. However, all in all, I think it's gonna be the best thing if you are open and honest, you message the seller before you rent the Airbnb, because you have no idea, what they're gonna say. There's a ton of different scenarios, there's a ton of different options that could happen when you reach out to these Airbnb hosts. So really the possibilities are endless. I can only speak on my experience and what happened when I went in, but honestly, we're all gonna get different results depending on the person that we message. Now, something else that I wanted to point out is to save you time, a lot of people don't realize that Amazon, if you click up in the search bar, they have a little camera icon. If you press that camera icon, you can simply take pictures of products and it's gonna pull up a product that either matches that description or is similar. So you don't have to worry about searching every single product and typing it in and trying to find it on Amazon, because a lot of people, get bombarded and say, how do you know that's on Amazon? How can you find that on Amazon? Well, by using the Amazon app and simply taking a picture of the product, you can quickly, within seconds, find out if that product is listed on Amazon or not. So that is a great option for you. It speeds up the process, and I have a quick video right here showing me doing this at the Airbnb. Now, one more tip that I kind of want to throw in, because this is what I experienced in my process, is the house or the rental that I found as the best option for me was actually a new host. This specific host only had 3 or 4 reviews, and he was brand new to Airbnb. This kind of helped and played to my advantage, because I was able to let this guy know that, hey, I will leave you a great review. I just want to come in for a little bit. I'll pay you the full amount that you listed your Airbnb for. And I think this is going to be a great opportunity for the both of us. I make product review videos. I told him that I, help customers on Amazon have a better buying experience by watching my video and seeing me use the product. And so he had already had all these products in his home, and I was just gonna come in and review some of those, and then I would leave him a great review. So if you can find some of these people that are newer, maybe make it work to both of your advantages. Let them know you'll leave them a positive review. Maybe they can discount it a little bit. There's so many options for us and the host as well, and it can benefit both of us. Now, another really cool thing to keep in mind is if your specific Airbnb host has multiple properties. Now, that wasn't the case for me. My specific host only had 1, but I did let him know that if he ever opened up some other ones in the future, to let me know so I can come in and review more products. But if you're lucky enough, you may find somebody that owns multiple properties. And if that's the case, they may let you into all of them. So that would be even better for you, and an added bonus and an added opportunity for you to get even more product reviews on top of the ones you've already gotten. So I know you guys are wondering exactly how many product reviews was I able to get, how long did it take, and would I be doing this again? So I'm not even gonna lie, going into this, I was really skeptical. I was nervous, I didn't know how it was gonna work out, especially when I figured out that the host was still gonna be living at the house at the time that I was there. Well, I kind of got into it quickly, threw everything out the window, and I realized I was there for work. So when I got in, I started reviewing everything right away. I was able to get 65 product review videos. I was able to get reviews of really good and high-end furniture pieces. I was able to get game room toys like ping pong tables and a basketball goal. I was able to get all kinds of different rugs and pillows and coffee tables. And so I was able to get actually a lot of good stuff that I wouldn't have been able to get any other way. So getting into an Airbnb was definitely worth it. I was there for about 2 hours, and I was just knocking out everything, reviewing as much as I could, going into every room, every bathroom, reviewing everything and anything that I could find, from the faucets to the hardware on the cabinets, the rugs, the pillows, the couches, the TVs, the speakers, games, anything. Now, would I be doing this again? Most definitely. Although it does depend on the listing and the specific rental property, I don't think that this is ideal for every single listing on Airbnb in your area. However, if you can find ones that have a lot of products that nobody's gonna be in, that you can get in for a good price, then I definitely think it's worth it. Keep your eye out for furniture. Keep your eye out for games and books. If somebody has a bookshelf with a ton of stuff on it, from books to board games, that's gonna be ideal. Also, if there's a ton of different rooms, bedrooms, each one has a bed, a mattress, each one has probably a ceiling fan, pillows, blankets, comforters. All of this stuff is very important and good things to keep an eye on. So that is my Airbnb experience. I hope that was able to shed some light on it in case you're wanting to get into an Airbnb yourself. There's a ton of different pros and cons, and I'm sure I'll have a ton more to share with you and a ton more experience to give back to you guys as I continue to get into these Airbnbs. But with this being my first rental and the first time I'm getting into one, I think it was all around a positive experience for me and the Airbnb host, and I'm so excited to keep this going and see where this goes this year. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative in any way, please make sure you like this video down below, turn on post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. This channel is not stopping anytime soon, so guys, keep rocking with me, and together we're gonna do amazing things. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check out some of these other videos by me, and I'll see you soon. Bye!